Hello everybody, this is Safi and welcome to my channel. I just wanted to do a quick video today explaining cloth diaper covers and what to put inside cloth diaper covers. Try to make this as quick as possible and I'll try to not ramble so much, okay? So first let's start off with the cloth diaper cover. So this is a cloth diaper cover. In case you're curious about the brand, this brand is called Borrowed Planet cloth diapers. They're a relatively new Canadian brand, and I will do a separate review on this brand very soon if you guys are interested. So this is their cloth diaper cover, and the covers basically have no absorbency inside. Okay, so they're just like this, and I have a review. I'll put a link in the description box below of the Alva cloth diaper covers in case you're interested in those. But these are a different kind of cover. Sorry, not a different kind, but a different brand. So this cover has no absorbency in it, so when you put it on your baby, there must be something in here to absorb the pee and the poop. So the diaper cover just has the exposed PUL material here, which is the waterproof material, and it does have flaps here that will hold the insert in place better for you, and some other diaper covers will actually have a snap-in option. I think actually this one does too. Yep, this one does here. So that's a snap, because this company does sell their own snap-in inserts, but I didn't get any. But I find that the flaps work really well to keep your cloth diaper inserts in place anyway. So this diaper cover has gussets on the sides, which in my opinion, the gussets really help with containing poop and pee and all that kind of stuff. So I really like cloth diaper covers with gussets. It does offer you the rise setting options here, and this particular brand does have a hip snap and waist snaps to get the best fit for your chubby one or your skinny baby. So basically how these work is these are different types of inserts. So these are bamboo inserts. They're just like that. Okay, they're just layers and layers of bamboo, and some of them have microfiber, and some of them are hemp layered and cotton layered, so you can get different types. I prefer as much as possible to use natural fibers because I feel like they wash up better over time and all that. So these are bamboo inserts. This is called a cotton pre-fold. So this is basically layers of cotton. I guess this is unbleached because it's a little bit beige-ish looking. So there's more layers in the center where the baby will pee in over here, and there's less layers here, but you're gonna eventually just do this, fold it over so you get a whole bunch of layers down the middle, and you can put that in your diaper cover, which I'll show you in a minute. This one here is called a flat diaper. So this is pretty big. These are called flat diapers, but you can also get ones called flour sack towels, which are a little bit thinner, and you can buy them at Walmart. And I believe there's like 5 or 6 or 7 in a pack, and for really cheap. So if you didn't want to get these kind, you could also just get the flour sack towels, and those work just as well. So the other thing I wanted to add before I show you how to put them in the diaper cover is I do put a fleece liner on top, because the fleece, when the baby pees in it, it will wick away the moisture from their butts. So I got this was an entire blanket. I got it at IKEA for like, I think it was $2.99 or something, the whole blanket. And I basically cut up the whole blanket in little pieces like this, and I used them as liners, and I got a whole bunch from cutting it out, and they work amazing. So let me show you how I would put these guys in the diaper. So you have a lot of options here. You can put, depending on how heavy of a wetter your baby is, you can put the insert in. This is a bamboo insert. I believe it's about, I think it's about 4 or 5 layers or so. And a lot of cloth diaper companies will sell them, so you can just look on their sites. You would put that in like that. But for me, even for my newborn, for my 6-month-old, when my son was a newborn, when he was a 6-month-old, when he was an 8-month-old, when he's a 1-year-old, one was never enough. It didn't matter how old he was. But some people like to do this. They just like to double up. So you can do that. You can double up. Okay. Again, maybe when he was a newborn, this would have been okay, a little bit bulky and all that, but it's just, I found that it was never enough for us. But that's an option in case you were wondering how to use them. Okay, those are the inserts. Now, this is a pre-fold. You would do the same thing. So it's like this. You would just fold like that and put the pre-fold in. And these ones hold a lot, and there's actually different sizes that would, for newborns, for older children, and for really older children. So you would do that. And again, this was not enough for my son. So what I would do is I would put one of these guys in here, and I would fold more at the front for my son and just do that. And I would flip it over and insert it. And you got more absorbency for your diaper cover. And that would be a little bit better. And as he got a little bit older, so my son's 18 months now, or he will be 18 months on August 2nd, I would add another insert in there for him at this age, because he needs that absorbency at this age. So that's another option. And with the pre-fold, now I am not really good at this at all, but some people like to put the pre-folds like this on their baby. So baby would go here, you put that there, and then they would put it kind of like that. And it would look like a diaper. And then you would put, like, it's called a snappy that would keep it together. And you could close the diaper cover on top like that. I never did that way. I just didn't want to deal with snappies and things like that. And I never really liked it. I just wanted to be easy, slide the pad in and out, and that's it. So that's the pre-fold option there. So the flat, you could do the same thing that I showed you with the pre-fold. You could wrap it around your baby and use it snappy. That's one way if you like that. But again, I don't do that. So I'm going to show you the way that I do it. And there's lots of videos that will show you how to snappy pre-fold on a baby if you're honestly wondering. So I make it into a pad fold. So I'm just going to fold it like that. Okay. And then I will do that. Fold it over, fold it over. So you've got a whole bunch of layers there. Okay. And you would do the same thing. You could even leave it on top. You don't have to put it inside the flaps, and same with all the other inserts and things. But I like to put them inside the flaps. And also some diaper covers don't have flats. So, flaps. So they're not really needed, but I guess it's personal preference. So you would put the flat diaper in there just like that. So again, what I do right now for my son at this age, at 18 months, I do the putting the inserts inside because I want maximum absorbency as much as possible. So I do all of that. And I fold it over like that. So I got a nice thick fat pad. And you know what? He's a baby. He's going to have a fluffy butt from this. I don't really care. It makes his pants fit better. He's a skinny baby. And you just get a size up in clothing. I don't really think that's such a huge deal at all, as long as the diapers are not leaking. That's all I care about. So that's that. You've got a full, let me show you how Okay. You know, it's fluffy, but I personally have absolutely no issues with it being fluffy. And this, yeah, so this has been bulletproof for us in the daytime, in the nighttime, from when he was about a year old until now at 18 months. So I don't use any other way but this exact way that I'm showing you right here. And what I do again that I mentioned before to top it off so he has a nice dry area. Again, so if I did not put this there, he would be sitting in wetness, okay? And yes, I change him often. I don't leave him in the diaper when he's soiled, but he has very sensitive skin, and even a few minutes can make his little bum red. And I just really like to have the fleece liner, so I'm just gonna put the liner just like that inside. And if he soils it, he's still gonna feel dry. And again, the whole blanket was really cheap at IKEA, so I think this is a nice option, and they dry quickly too if you like to hang dry. So that is how you use a cloth diaper cover. If you have any extra questions or concerns or anything like that, or if you're interested in this brand of diaper, let me know. They're really very good price, these diapers, and they really hold up really well. But yeah, if you have any questions, leave it in the comments below, and let me know what you think. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. Bye bye.